Emergency video for you guys. I am in a new location. Gone are the days of me looking like I am co-starring in an ISIS hostage video. Now it just looks like I'm shooting a low budget. Here's a tutorial on how to not get charged with any kind of discrimination cases at your new place of job as part of the employee handbook. But it's only gonna be temporary, sound-wise at least. I'm in my girlfriend's house, moved in, got a new setup, just gotta figure out a couple of the acoustics. The volume's gonna probably be a little bit off on this one, sorry for that. But we have New York Giant playoff football, second round. I waited this long to make the video. Primary focus here is gonna be baseball, even though it's almost gonna be all sports, especially New York, especially Mets. But we gotta talk about it because I said the Giants sucked me in the year, and I was right and wrong at the same time. What I didn't realize was how bad the rest of the NFL is. There are 6 good teams left in this league because there were 6 good teams in the entire season in the NFL. In the AFC, Chiefs, Bills, Bengals. Take your pick on the 3. NFC, you got the Cowboys as the 3rd best, and then the 49ers and the team the Giants are playing this weekend, the Philadelphia Eagles. And I am seeing it. I've said it here. Daniel Jones sucks. He doesn't suck. He's just not good. I see everyone praising him. Everyone saying, here's the Eli Manning year, the improbable 4th-year Super Bowl, drawing all these comparisons, how they're going to beat the team the 3rd time they played him in the divisional round, just like Eli did after winning the first playoff game on the road, just like Eli did. There's a massive difference. The Giants have great coaching now. Dable is a great coach. The future is bright with him. That's where it ends. It's over there. The Eagles are so much better or as good as the Giants at every single position except nose tackle maybe and running back definitely. There is no way the Giants win this weekend unless the Eagles play awful. The only scenario the Giants win with the Eagles playing at least their B game is if the referees screw the Eagles to the point where the game is under review. We're talking Saints-Rams level of awful pass interference call to prevent the Eagles from winning this game. They're that much better. Now I get it, and I never thought I would be annoyed with the Giants being good again until seeing the fan reaction and hearing their radio station calls all week long. The Giants are not that good. They just don't beat themselves. The Eagles are actually that good. The Eagles are actually, under normal circumstances, a double-digit win team. There's only 6 of them in the league. The Giants are nowhere near their level. The Giants beat the Vikings. I know Danny Dimes looked like the second coming of Peyton with the ability to run like Vic. That Vanilla Vic nickname looking great for him in those games. Guess what? Daniel Jones' 3 best career games, 2 of them happened in the same stadium against the same team within a month of each other, and that was against the Vikings because their defense sucks, because they're the worst 13-win team in the history of the NFL. I watched the Giant-Viking playoff game from a restaurant in New York City celebrating my grandmother's 99th birthday, and all I could think watching her dance with my dad at the end of that celebration was that, man, if the Vikings had her at cornerback, it would have been more resistance on Hodgkins and James. The Vikings couldn't cover a free tab at a bar. The Vikings defense sucks, and Kirk Cousins is decent at best. The weapons outside of that, great. They stink. The Giants didn't beat a good team. The Giants haven't beaten a good team in over 2 months. They got into the playoffs because of a weak schedule and because they took advantage of close games because their coaching did it. This is not going to be close. The Eagles are a lot better than them. The Eagles are going to be in control. The only way the Giants make this a single-digit game is if it's like a flashback to Thanksgiving when the Cowboys controlled the entire second half and the Giants scored last second to get back down to single digits after being blown out of the water after halftime. Eagles are going to do the same thing. As soon as they get a 10-plus point lead, the game is over. The Eagles win this game 99 out of 100 times, and it's not going to be the 1 out of 100. Everyone wants to make the Eli comparison to Daniel. It's not going to happen. God bless. If you're a Giant fan, just enjoy the fact that the future is bright. They're finally in the right direction, and they're going to be good for the next few years because Dable and the GM know what they're doing, but this is not their year. The fairy tale run ends this Saturday. This is going to be their last game of the season. The Eagles are going to beat them. The Eagles are probably going to massacre them. There's a good chance you have the backups in the 4th quarter, just like the first meeting when both teams were relevant. Don't forget that. When it was a must-win for both teams, the Eagles stomped the Giants in MetLife Stadium. I expect them to do the same thing this time in Philly. The Eagles are going to roll. We are going to be back to doing at least 3 videos a week. Hey, exciting news, Met fans. We got Nito extended, and we got Tommy Pham as the 4th outfielder. Fuck that. Not going to talk about that. I'll talk about whether or not Carlos Correa has a second leg still in the next video. But But we'll be back on track with content. Appreciate all the support. Sorry for the gap. I am moved though. We're getting settled in. Going to be constantly working on everything in this room moving forward. But multiple videos a week will be back on the channel now and moving forward. I appreciate you guys for all the support and continuing to sub and everything. It means a lot. I'll catch you in the next one. God bless Giants fans. Just remember the future's bright, but the present tomorrow is going to be ugly.